Hello everyone, we're back with another random map game, and today it is a Hun War, and it is 1v1, but it is an archipelago, which is a map which is not chosen a lot. It's not a very big map. It's a good map to play on, but it's not one that's seen a lot. So I'm just going to speed this up, we'll go have a look at the map. So as we can tell already, there is these two islands that both our players are on, and VNS Bakafro, who I never have any idea how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call him Blue. And we have Red, who is RVK Mr. Yo, who is a pretty decent 1v1 player, definitely up there at the moment. And he's got his island as well. So the only real difference between this and maps like Team Islands and Islands is you get these two random islands here, which you can see fairly easily. And one of them generally comes with a bit of gold on it. And every now and then you get a bit of stone or whatnot on the second one here. Usually there's just one with a little bit of gold on it somewhere throughout the map, usually in the middle area. And, you know, you could call this the middle, it's pretty close, so I'm just going to call it the middle. So, on this map, what are we going to see? Standard island play, really. It's going to go for the large pop advance up into fishing ships, which will then go into the advance, and then Grosh. And we might have the pleasure of seeing a transport, but I haven't watched this game yet because I want to be as excited as you guys when this stuff goes down. You could probably actually hear how surprised I was actually in the last Monk Rush game I put in. I was not expecting that, and that was just awesome play. I just saw that it was an awesome game, so I was like, why the hell would I not put it up? And you know, it was very rewarding. I loved that game. It was great to watch. Nearly choked on my own spit there. But let's get into it. Alright, we have Blue going on his sheep still, and on this map as well, you do not get any boar. Actually, no, you get boar in this one. It's islands that you don't. You just get a deer patch instead. There we go. So in this map, you get your 2 boar, but you don't have a deer patch, I believe. Yes. And on islands, you get a deer patch, but no boar. So there's another difference between the two, actually. And I didn't realize that until just now, because I don't play on this map. I don't think I've ever really played a game on this map, just because it's really uncommon to see come up. Alright, so we've got the dock from both players up there now, and doing the smart thing there, grabbing some fish on the way back. You may, as shore fishing with villagers is actually the fastest way to get food, believe it or not. But Mr. Yo's still pushing it out, trying to get some damage. He's got both his boars in already, and looks like the second one there, going in with the scout lure as well. Very smart tactic to use on maps like this, because you can only explore a set amount, as we can tell. So instead of using it to just run around with, you can lure your boar in it and save you some gathering time with that villager, which would usually send it over to go get it. So that works out quite well, especially if you see it. You can see it a lot actually in island games like this, and deer luring as well, just because there's a limited amount to explore, and until they get their dock up, they can't really do much more exploration. So that's the way they do it. It's a very smart play. So Huns, of course, not need any houses, going to be able to get all that wood and put it into fishing ships and into galleys. Right now the scores are very, very close. We see 3 fishing ships per player. We do have 4 out for Mr. Yo now, and 2 docks for Blue, and only 1 for Mr. Yo. So Mr. Yo managing to stay on top there of the fishing ship count, but only with the 1 dock. So he's going to be able to use that extra wood, but naturally when it comes down to it, we are going to see Blue do it a lot quicker when it comes down to producing units. So Mr. Yo is going to have to get that extra dock up, and it looks like that's what he's going for now. There we go, so the dock is going up there, so he's going to be able to go into that Grosh. And there we go, so Blue is advancing up now. He is going up with a 29 population. And what do we have for Mr. Yo? Mr. Yo's nearly there as well, but only on 26, so his economy is going to be a little bit behind. But he's going to be able to get that all-important, just extra head start on creating these galleys. And there we go, galley, and no doubt going to have a galley out of this one here. 3 docks to 2 docks now, so Mr. Yo is pushing out in front when it comes to that. And we are going to see this galley count go up. However, we did see Blue go towards the back of his base up here. He did not go to the complete back like this, but he went to the back this side nonetheless. So like I always say, if you see a dock not go up at the front of their island as close as you can to your opponent, it generally means they're going to be playing a lot more passive. They're going to be trying to get those fishing ships out, and they're going to go up a little bit later like that, just because of the fact they don't want to go completely and utterly into the Grosh. Mr. Yo using this advantage right now to get his just population count up. Currently on 33, whereas we look at Blue, and he's on 36. That late advance, of course, going to be able to help him get out a lot more units in that time. but Mr. Yo coming through here now. He knows where those docks are. He's got that one guy there. And here come all the galleys, all coming back. And Mr. Yo as well. He should know that island over here. So he knows this island has gold on it. Good. That's just what I wanted to check there. Because knowing that's going to be a really big deal. And let's have a look at the warship count. We've got 9 for Mr. Yo and 7 for Blue. So it looks like Blue might just lose if he's not careful. And he's getting boxed in there quite badly, actually. Mr. Yo getting his fishing ships out of the way. And it does not look good right now, actually, for Blue. He's going to be able to get taken out by this just massive galleys. He's just outmassed right now. And that's the main thing with the Grush. It's not tactic, it's not who really maneuvers the best, but if you outmass your opponent to a standard, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. Of course, galley micro is really important, but if you're outmassed enough, there's no point even going through it. Mr. Yo knowing he's going to be able to finish off these ships here, and we've got Blue microing like crazy, but Mr. Yo going to be able to push up into this section here and do some damage, but it looks like Blue does have a few extra ships out, and there's the micro from these players. And it looks like we might have just seen Blue start taking the lead. We have 18 for Mr. Yo, we have 13 for Blue, so nowhere close. And here we go. Looks like Blue might just win this, actually. That micro is paying off. Mr. Yo, no doubt, putting all of his energy into these ships up over here. And low galley being microed away there. Very, very good play by both players so far on this Grush. But Mr. Yo definitely having the ship advantage right now. And these guys are going to go right back around the back, and they might just be able to cross that sandbar there. It's going to be very close. However, Mr. Yo is going to be able to get in here, and he's going to be able to take out most of these galleys without too much hassle, as long as he's able to micro them fairly well. And neither player is going up to Castle Age yet, so it means that they're not going to the war galley. It looks like both players are starting to save up though. Mr. Yo just continuing to just absolutely shoot out these galleys. And currently on 65 population, we have Blue on 63. So it's very close when it comes down to population. However, it looks like Mr. Yo's still got complete water control. We do see 21 there for Blue, and Mr. Yo 23. It is very, very close right now. And both players getting really close to advancing as well. Mr. Yo just needs about 150 more food. And we can see that Blue's actually going up already. He's going to have that war galley upgrade before Mr. Yo, which is a really important thing to have. Because it means if he's outmassed, he's still going to be able to get it. And once that upgrade goes through, we are going to see so much extra just pushing happen from him. Just because of the fact he's got that advantage, and he's going to want to push it as hard as he can. So here we go, going down to try and get Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is pulling back, because naturally he's going to have to, because if he wants to fight these war galleys over here, he's going to take damage, because his units are not at the same level. Plus he's going to be able to get that attack and extra range on that, which has already got. War galleys being done, and it looks like Mr. Yo does stand to lose a few docks here, losing all these fishing ships, and right now Mr. Yo could be in a bit of trouble. He started out really well, but he was just a little bit late getting that upgrade. And until he gets that, and gets the war galley upgrade, and the Book and Arrow upgrade, he's going to be in trouble. There we go, so he's going up. He's losing all his docks though, and once you've lost water control on maps like this, it is so hard to get it back. Especially when you get sniped from the water like this as well. Come on, Mr. Yo, you need to get that war galley upgrade before. And I don't think is he going for it? He's going for it. He's putting the more secure dock. Very smart idea there. And there we go. So the war galley is done. We have seen the bow and arrow upgrade done. And right now it's just going to come down to who has more galleys. Because in this kind of masses, it is pretty hard to micro. So let's check out who's got more. We've got 34 for Mr. Yo. And Blue on 32. So it is a very close matchup right now. However, Mr. Yo's retaining that really small advantage. And microed properly, of course, Blue's going to be able to take it. And here we go, crossing over. And there we go. Here goes the massive fight that we were waiting for. One player is going to come out of this so much more on top. And Mr. Yo's doing fairly well getting these reinforcements in with it. Blue bringing more in from the back as well. However, being pushed out there, knowing he's got less amount there, trying to micro those galleys, splitting them there with the split function. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to keep up this kind of pace. Mr. Yo is just absolutely dominating on the board right now. And we do see a few more galleys being created for Blue, but still, it looks like he's starting to get into a bit of trouble. He's losing most of his fleet here on the retreat. Hasn't really done enough damage for it to be sufficient. And, well, there's not a lot else he can do. Mr. Yo going out with his second town centre. There doesn't look like there's much more. 3 town center, boom, over here for blue, which is always a smart idea. He's got that market up to it, which was very, very crucial in getting that fast castle. And it looks like blue is trapped right now. He has been boxed in, and this could just about be it, honestly. And do we have any more galleys? We have a few more, but nothing going to be able to hold off this armada down here. Mistio currently up by 200 points, 300 points, and that's not a lot at this stage. University, of course, up as well, because it's really important to get that ballistics research. And we have a university for blue. We don't have a university for blue, which could pretty much show us why he didn't fare so well in that match. And here we go, Mistio coming in with this main fight down here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, well, it looks like he's going to retreat out. Very good idea there. It would have taken a lot of losses there. Currently, there's only like 5 points in it. So it's coming down to the moment who's got the better economy and who can pump out more and more of these galleys, which is what you need. And here we go. We are going to see a landing party from Mr. Yogo over and start to greet blue. And how many is he going to go for in there? Looks like he's just got the 3. Let's swap over, so I want to see where he decides to lay down all his foundations. And where'd you go? Transport ship. There you are. So he's got his 4 villages there, going up with the archer range. However, I don't know if he knows that outpost. He does know that outpost is there, so blue should have plenty of chance right now to wall off and get an army out. There we go. So the wall off is going down. We are seeing a siege workshop go out. He knows the archery ranges, so he figures he may as well go straight for the mangonel. Very smart idea there. Very good play. Going to see a lot of this, as well as blue as well. Putting up those outposts was probably, if he wins this, it's going to be the saving thing right there. Just because of that outpost, he's going to know his opponent's already on the island, going to be able to get so much extra damage in there, and just be able to roll off that little bit extra quick. He's not going to be taken by a complete surprise. Right now, Mr. Yo just trying to keep all his galleys together right now, and it's so close, I can't even tell who's going to win at the moment. There's so much going on, I'm going to slow it down. Archers are being built down here. We see cavalry archers. We've got mangonels in from blue. We have 3 archery ranges and the siege workshop going down. It looks like blue might just take this win here. Oh, it's going to be close. Mr. Yo's been reinforcing the entire game so far. Oh, I can't tell. Looks like Mr. Yo is going to get it. There we go. Blue is retreating out for reinforcements. He might lose these 2 here, and no, he's going to come back with those 2 extra galleys, or nope, he's just going to sit there and hope it goes out. So, right now, going to need a ram, or at least a mangonel to get in here, and there we go, mangonel is starting to do that damage. Mangonel here, of course, going to deal just serious damage to those cavalry archers if they're not careful. Mr. Yo being a twat and just grabbing his opponent's stone, always another good thing you can do on this map. If you get onto your opponent's island, steal their resources. You may as well. If you're not going to use them, they're going to use them, and well, that's never good for anyone. And that's so close again. Mr. Yo is just going to take this one here. And there we go, retreating off again, but lots more galleys again on the production for blue. He's going to be able to defend it yet again. He has not given up this game so far. He's playing so well. Both players are doing an amazing job. We do actually see the stable going down for Mr. Yo at the moment, which means we are going to see knights. Knights are not something we see a lot. That's very often in hunt wars, but most hunt wars happen on Arabia, so it's a completely different game at this stage. And there we go, transporting around the side here. Very smart play there by Mr. Yo. So much going on right now. I can't believe players are able to micro this well. Galleys at the moment looks like they're in favor of blue. However, blue is being harassed over in his base right now. He's being dropped by these guys around this side of the wall. And these cavalry archers are just going to be able to go nuts around in here. We do see the double archer range go down, but no piece of palisade there, so they should be able to run around. And we just going down there, 112 hit points, probably going to be in just enough to stop them. And just getting out of the way of that fire there. We see the galley war still going down on this side over here. Lots of galleys right now, still from blue. However, Mr. Yo looks like he has a small advantage. It's so... Nope, there we go. Blue reinforcing with even more galleys. It's been so close on the water the entire game so far. However, Mr. Yo knows if he can cut his opponent off from resources, like his gold and his wood supply, it means he's not going to be able to keep producing his galleys. Hence, he can win because he'll be able to outmass them. But right now, he's starting to look like he's in a bit of trouble. He may have landed and got the harass on, which is good. It means he doesn't quite need the water anymore. But water's definitely something you don't want to lose, especially on maps like this. Battering ram being pushed over onto this side here, being dropped, and fighting its way through there by the looks of it, actually. And no knights of yet, actually. Wait, there we go. So, being produced archer ranges, not in use anymore. Needs to get those knights out so we can start countering these mangonels. Rams, of course, taking heaps of damage from mangonels. And blue has won the water right now. So it's going to be interesting to see which way this gets taken. If Mr. Yo does enough damage to blue that he's able to take him out just due to the fact he's in his base, or if Mr. Yo is forced to resign out because he keeps getting sniped from the water. It's a really interesting things that can happen like this. And that mangonel just going down here. We see blue taking complete control of the water on that side over there. And we see blue starting to go for these cavalry archers. He's starting to win the fight on his island as well. He's going to be able to start pushing in here very, very quickly. And the thing is though, this base is all in the water. So it means blue's going to be able to start sniping that off eventually. Multiple dogs coming up here. Hopefully it has heated shot for that tower. Then it will be able to do so much more damage. And a castle going down there for blue, pretty much nullifying this entire forward here. He's not going to be able to get in here unless he gets some serious siege equipment or advances up to Imperial and starts getting those trebuchets out. We do see a lot of damage happening to these docks, so this area here being completely shut down. Mr. Yo down by 1,000 points right now. I was almost certain he was going to take this in the early stages of the game when he was able to outmass. But blue putting it on extremely well so far. Mr. Yo just getting sniped from the water really badly. Lots of galleys actually here from Mr. Yo, however, lots of them are on low HP, but forcing blue back again. So blue is taking a lot of damage right now. However, we do see Mr. Yo pushing in, and he's going to be able to take out that forward base there, which is good. And castle there is going to pretty much cement everything. More farms going down there. We do see quite a few more galleys out for Mr. Yo right now, actually managing to push this attack here back, which of course is a big deal. And come on guys, what are you going to do with these galleys? Who's going to win the water? Mr. Yo does look like he has the water advantage right now. However, he has lost a lot of resources in this game over here, and losing that transport ship there that was filled with 3 cavalry archers, not a good thing at all to see there. And it might come down to this, guys. It might come down to this main battle over here. You can see the blue is currently up by 900 points, which is a lot. And is he going up to Imperial? No one is going up to Imperial yet, so we're not going to see the galleon upgrade. And Mr. Yo losing most of his fleet in this attack. And there we go. Mr. Yo getting pushed back. These galleys here going to be able to turn around and snipe at these ones a bit more as well. These galleys here going to be able to just absolutely destroy us, taking out this dock here. Mr. Yo pretty much dockless, got these 2 left on his island, and the other ones are left on his opponent's island right now. And right now, blue just has such a good economy, up by 1,500 points. If we look at it, it is great. He's just taken over the entire map. Mr. Yo just going to be able to be sniped from the water so badly if that fleet will come around again. And more galley fighting. Neither player is up in Imperial yet. I will say that is 45 minutes into the game. It means they have gone so heavily into this castle age fighting, they have not had the resources to advance. And let's see the engagement. There we go, engagement done. Mr. Yo getting surrounded there quite badly. And it looks like blue's going to come out on top on this one. And there we go. We see that blue actually has water control right now. And, well, he has water control, but as soon as these docks are down, he is going to own the water. And there's the GG from Mr. Yo. He's giving it up. And that was a great game to see that on a map that we don't see quite so often. I hope you're not too disappointed that it was Huns, but it wasn't a standard Hun build. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next game.